I think the one thing of heat is partly because you can measure it and you can work with it, and and people are doing it, but it is important in one sense, because informal settlement housing is at the moment the fastest growing housing development in our province, Gauteng, which is the central province of the country. So it's not whether it's good or bad or whatever, that is life. And that's why we do a lot of our work in informal settlements and building. Basically, people build with corrugated iron, so extremes are there. And there's some work about that and the effect on health, maternal health, infant health, but I think there's still very little known. The people who work with the heat issue I discussed with a week ago, they measure these extreme heats or going over their thresholds, and it's sort of, how often do you go over the threshold? That's the issue. But what is noticeable at the moment is that the people who live there don't necessarily complain. So they either have ways of dealing with it by living outside or things like that, or they are tolerant. And so I think it still needs to be seen. I mean, the fact that somebody doesn't complain about hypertension doesn't necessarily mean that the hypertension is not important. So we wouldn't know. But I think heat is one thing we are definitely looking at, because it is an issue and we can.